Jack of all trades, master of none. Hey Sam, big fan. Big
fat.
Just kidding, he didn't say that.
Big fan. I meant fan.
I wanted to ask you your thoughts on being a jack of all trades, master of none. What possibility there is for some people to be a jack of all trades, yet a master of one or some? I know your thoughts on delving into the music world as a career path, and I have to agree in some ways because the music world is heavily polluted with garbage that makes it harder to become successful. Jess, will you grab me a water from the fridge there? Thank you. I know your thoughts on... Okay. But the thing is that I want to become a musician and have my own band before I die. I also want to be as fit as I can be, read a lot of good books, have a nice house, and even become a life coach and have an online business for helping men become better men. I even thought about making sketch comedy and taking up graphic design. And I am not a retard. I truly believe in my underlying talent and ability in all these areas, even though I know that in order to be successful, it would take a lot of time and work, something which I know you are no stranger to. What is realistic in your experience? Am I unrealistically and overly ambitious and setting myself up to fail? Help me clear it up, Sammy. Thanks, Internet Dad.
Ooh. Wish I didn't read that last
No more of that. Thank you so much. Thank you. P.S. I showed my mom the shooter shirt I bought from you a while ago. She is thoroughly disappointed. Thanks.
Nice. Haha.
So there is let's see, music, life coach, sketch comedy, graphic design.
Sounds like me.
So the thing about all those things that you want to do is it feels like there's someone inside my nose. I've been cursed by a witch. That's literally what has happened right now. All my muscles and ability to kick harder than Joe Rogan are meaningless because I've been cursed with a nasal curse.
You have COVID. And that's the extent of it. That's the worst it's gonna get.
Sammy didn't like that one. I gotta get more.
Looks like my days of smoothing my
I'm choking right now.
Corner over.
I'm choking. We gotta keep dropping more inside jokes on the podcast here. People are gonna pick up the inside jokes and start making memes about them before even seeing the content. Yeah, smoothing out his dick to shit porn. That's awesome. The thing about those four things is that those four things are the things you want to do for money. Those are not things that they're not like being a baker or being a plumber or being a car salesman. Being a baker, everybody needs bread. Okay, you go to your town, there's 1,000 people, and 100 of them need fresh bread every day. So you're in luck. Okay, you got 100,000 people. Listen, I don't know how the math works out. I know that the difference is everything. Let's say you got 1 million people. I want you to write this down. Write this down and follow along here. Let's say your town's got 1 million people in it. It's a town. It's a town like the town, Boston. Okay, that's where I grew up. That's where they have bank robberies.
It's not even the town.
So many bank robberies. So many bank robberies where they call it the town. What is going on here? Is this the one?
Yeah.
This is the one. The town has 1 million people in it, and every day, 572,000.6, averaged out over time, of course. Write this down. Are going to want fresh baked bread, Portuguese rolls. Okay, they're going to want those fresh baked Portuguese rolls. So there's room for there's room in this town for about 73 and a half bakers, full-time professional. So if there's only 50 bakers, there's 25 job openings. You can go out there, you can start baking bread and do that for the rest of your life. And that will be a life that fulfills you and is great. The thing about music, graphic design, whatever the fuck else you said, man coaching, is that these are things that you can digitally copy. So there, There's 8 billion people in the world. There could be 1 billion people in the world. We wouldn't necessarily need proportionally more music. Does that make sense? Even if there were only 8 million people in the world, there would still be enough of a market for varied musical tastes so that you would need such and such many musicians. The number of musicians that are needed is just the number that are needed to satisfy the number of different musical tastes there are. It's not a thing that goes up as the population curve goes up. So if you want to make music, you're not competing with John the musician down the street. You're competing with the best musicians in the world. You're saying, if you start making music, you try to sell it, you're saying that you think your shit is more worthwhile. You know what? I'd rather just listen to the Beatles, okay? You ever hear Sgt. Pepper and the Dr. Lonelyhearts band, the steampunk band? It's like my boy Adam Savage here, okay? There's already 1 million YouTubers making content, sketch comedy. Is your sketch comedy the sketch comedy you're going to make, having never made it before and being 25 years old or whatever you are? Are you going to be making this like paradigm shifting, as Kanye West says, sketch comedy? If you think you can do that, then go right ahead. I'm not saying that facetiously. I really mean that. If you think that you have an interesting enough voice, if you think that your voice is interesting enough, or original enough, or elite enough, that you can add something to the cacophony of crap music out there, sketch comedy out there, life coaching out there, and graphic design, bad graphic design, but it's very unlikely that you are the guy that can do all four of those things. That's like very unlikely. You got anything?
Of course, I'm a jack of all trades type guy.
You were a master of all trades.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
I am. I'm really happy with the music I've been making lately. But, it's not like any of those things would start making money for, like, at least 5 years of, like,
it's gonna be
being good at it right away.
It's going to be 10 years. With
Yeah,
this shit, unless you have crazy viral success, like you have some fluke video and become the next PewDiePie.
And that's like, you got to put yourself through mayhem to even get there. Like, the people I know that have blew up because they were, like, manipulated by, like, the worst people imaginable. It's not like their life was easy or is easy. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, Lil Peep, for example, like, as soon as he blew up, he was swarmed by people just feeding him, like, drugs all the time.
Mm-hmm. Any one of these things, to take any one of these things and turn it into something where you can make anything resembling serious money is going to take 10 years.
Yeah.
And I know you tend to be very optimistic, and you would say 5 years, and I would say that's...
I'd say 5 years to start even making money, period.
I would say that's an impressively realistic assessment by you. It's going to take 10...
I've been trying to think more realistically.
Doing this shit takes 10 years. It took me 10... probably more than 10 years before I made a profit with the shit that I do, okay? I truly believe in my underlying talent and ability in all these areas. Yeah, I don't know if that's a positive, man. I think that might be... I'm not saying you're delusional or something, but I think that if you believe that you can do all four of these things good enough for it to matter, and for it not to be a hobby where you're making, paintings that get sold at a coffee shop or whatever, I think that's pretty... either you're a genius... either you're a 1 in 100,000 genius, or you're just you don't understand what it takes to do this shit. So I don't know.
I mean, the only thing out of that's like really time consuming is the sketch comedy shit. Like, I mean, you could simultaneously do music and graphics and get good at both of those.
To get good at it, you have to be doing it all day, though. That's the other...
It depends on how... I mean, I'd also say if you're not, like, 16 and you don't have that 5 years before you have to actually do shit. Mm-hmm. Like, because, like, me and Joey started making music when we were, like, teenagers living at home and didn't need to, like, that's all we...
Right.
Like, we didn't need to do anything else. Mm-hmm. So we had 5 or so years of being able to just like fuck around all day.
Here's the deal. There's a artist that I like a lot, Jenny Holzer, and if you look up, she has a thing, Jenny Holzer Truisms is what it's called. And Truisms is her collection of I forget. It's been a while since I read about it. It's not stuff that she has invented or stuff that she co-signs every statement. It's just a collection of statements that sound like they should be true. Mantra-like statements that she's collected. It's called Jenny Holzer's Truisms. And one of them that I think about always is monomania is a prerequisite for success. Think about that for a second. To be successful in something, you have to be focused on it and only it maniacally. That's what monomania means. I think that when it comes to this creative shit, the bedroom beats and all these types of things, where you are competing not with your local group of 75 other bakers, okay, you have a town full of fucking Portuguese retards that want rolls all day. You are competing with the entire world, okay? You put your stuff on SoundCloud, you're competing with the entire world. That's what it is. And that's why, even if you think you're good, even if you are good, you're only getting 300 plays. It's because you're competing with the entire world. You're competing with people who... you're competing with Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Band. Okay? What a day about it. Yeah, have I told you how much I hate the Beatles and want to kill them? And
aren't most of them dead? Or...
I love that John Lennon got shot.
Did you kill 85% of the Beatles?
I love that John Lennon got shot. I love it.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot. I wish he was so
What do you see today? Rolling down the cobblestone walkway, and we're waiting for the sunshine, Mr. Sunshine, and he's coming out today, and he's bopping along on the road, and there's a big snail on the mushroom, and it's a grassy hill over there.
Big snail.
Coming around the corner, Mr. Pemberton, do you wish you were in a phone booth, dialing away the day? Well, I got news for you,
Mr. Pemberton, right?
Fucking hate that trash. Anyway, that's what you're competing with when you go on your SoundCloud, and that's why even if you're good, you only get 300 views. Okay, it's hard. Listen, this jack of all trades thing. I don't want to trash. I don't want to say that you're not good or you're delusional or something. I just want you to. People don't respect how difficult it is to carve out first of all, carve out the audience. That's not first of all, that's second of all. To second of all, carve out the audience, and to first of all, acquire enough skills, abilities, knowledge, experience, etc., so that your shit is interesting to people that aren't just you. Because that's very hard as well. The stuff that I was saying and thinking when I was 23 years old was insane. And nobody should have been subjected to it. So I would say, if you want to do those things, fuck it. Start. Go ahead. But you have to be doing this 24 hours. You have to be doing this all day. From when you wake up to when you fall asleep. You got to be ramming it in there, okay? That's the only way you can do even one of these things successfully. So you better get going, buddy. Think about what you would want so badly to do that you would do it even if you were dying. Maybe try that. If I was dying,
that's a good way to think about it.
If I was on my deathbed, I would still be ranting about how much I donate to blacks.
Oh my god.
Because I want people to know I'm a good person.
Nah, if you were dying, I think I'd have enough influence over you at that point
to get me to vote for Biden.
To get you to not talk about that shit.
You'd probably think I was dying. You would think I was dying, and you would not some terrible thing, but you'd try some sneaky thing. You'd tell me I couldn't have a cookie or something if I didn't say.
I would be very.
If I was racist,
I'd be very transparent about it.
And I would fucking man.
I'd be like,
I'm
Sam, you're dying, man. You're weak now.
I would be a skeleton. I would be weak, and I would step out of bed and I would hit you with a switch kick so fast.
And then you would open your eyes and you'd realize it was like a weird fever dream.
You'd feel like you were in a fucking time machine.
Okay.
And then the meter would blink with a number that's 2 units higher than Rogan's world record roundhouse kick.
Which is also the year you would be sending me to?
Which is the year you'd be sent to by the time machine.
1787? Oh, no.
My coach tells me that I can become a 40-year-old MMA champion.
Your coach is a cool guy.
He was a cool guy, but that's bullshit that I just made up, though, so that's not actually something he said.
He could have said it, though.
He could have said it, but he has more integrity.
That's just something that
he's
that,
got
like,
more. He has more.
cheaters and liars will say, well, that could have happened. So.
He has more integrity than that.
But then to tell you could be a world champion MMA fighter at 40 years old.
To get me to keep paying for pad work in the driveway. Yeah, you could be a champion.
You could be.